Cell phones and other electronics are already one of the most expensive things you can buy, and they might get even higher as a result of the ongoing trade war with China.
Well, despite a weekend exemption, President Trump says no one is getting off the hook that easy. ABC 6 News reporter Chandler Jackson has been looking into this for us tonight. And Chandler, I understand there could be a potential solution.
Yeah, Robin, Maisie, this is my phone. It's about 6 years old, and while it has seen better days, it works well enough that I don't have to consider getting an upgrade just yet. Now, that's thanks to an industry that might just become more viable if these tariffs do in fact raise prices. Among the stacks of CDs, instruments, and recording equipment,
this upper display this is the bad one.
David Anderson makes his living.
Well, I fix cell phones and tablets and some computers.
A homegrown electronic repair shop, run out of a shed in his backyard. For more than a decade, David has worked on just about everything.
Said even a model train motor that someone needed a soldering job on. And
it's a business that's increasingly relevant, as the price of new electronics could skyrocket amidst the U.S.-China trade war.
When Apple brings an iPhone into the U.S. from China, they have to pay 20%, an additional 20% on whatever their cost was to import it into the country.
That's Dr. Scott Hiller, an economy professor from Fairfield University. That 20% he's talking about is the current tariff on electronic goods out of China following a weekend exemption from the 145% tariff on all other goods. At that level, Dr. Hiller says companies are more likely to eat the extra cost rather than pass it off to consumers. However,
I think this is probably why that over the weekend that they decided they might back off on electronics. Electronics are our biggest import from China, and they're already quite expensive. 145% tariff on them would really, we'd expect to see a dramatic increase in price there.
Exactly how much is hard to say, as the final numbers haven't been decided. As far as David is concerned, though, it's an opportunity for people to think before tossing out their old phone.
Whether they go up or not, it's still a better option than to buy something new that's costing a lot more.
Despite the weekend exemption, the Trump administration has said they are planning to implement sector-specific tariffs on semiconductor products, which include those electronics. Those are expected to arrive in the coming months. Live in the newsroom, Chandler Jackson, ABC.